Some of these takes could get a bit spicy, and I have a feeling the comment section is going to be a little lively after this one. What's up, guys? It's Soul State, and today we are going to talk about the best sneaker bots of 2022. I originally was going to go through and rank all sneaker bots, but then I decided to spice things up a little bit more. Let's only pick 5. Let's talk about the 5 best sneaker bots of 2022. I announced in yesterday's video where I went over all the sneaker releases of this week. If you guys haven't seen that one, check it out. Linked up in the cards right now. That we were going to rank these sneaker bots, and I was going to have some interesting picks. And I feel like I may throw in some picks that you guys aren't expecting, and I may get flamed for this one. But I am very interested to hear your guys' opinions on my picks and what your 5 best sneaker bots are of 2022. If you think I'm wrong, post in the comments and defend your answer, because I will respond and we'll chat it out. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the best sneaker bots of 2022. If you're brand new here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, the likes really push the video through the algorithm, so be sure to like the video and comment down below what you thought about this for the YouTube algorithm. All right, guys, let's get into the best sneaker bots of 2022. And let's start it off with what I believe are 4 pretty safe, solid picks that we can all agree on. Now, I decided not to rank these 1 through 5 because I honestly could not decide on an order. And some of these, I don't have enough info to decide on an order. But the first few bots we can get out of the way, I think these are no-brainers, and I think these would be on everyone's list. The very first one, I guarantee you, I can wait a few seconds and everyone knows what I'm going to say. I am going to rank this bot. This is number 1. I'm not ranking anything else. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to type down below what bot this is. You guys already know what bot this is. Okay. In case you're wondering what bot it is, just check the comments, and someone probably already posted it down there. Yes, it's Valor. No, I'm not sponsored by Valor. I just think that they have the best bot, and I think they back it up every single release. It's the best foot site bot. It's the best Yeezy supply bot. It's a top 3 Shopify bot, even though most people don't expect that. It's because I don't think enough people run Valor Shopify module. They don't trust it enough yet. And I understand that the performance hasn't been there over the past few releases. Justin has even said that himself. But I think it's much better than people expect. I think it's a top 3 Shopify bot. And then I think it's the best bot for Finish Line and JD. And it also destroys a bunch of other sites that I don't think we're supposed to talk about. So I can't talk about the other sites. But just know there's a handful of other sites that Valor absolutely destroys. I'm just not allowed to talk about it. Maybe I'll mention some of it on the live stream. I'm going to be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Central talking about this video, answering a few questions. Maybe I'll mention some of it then, so make sure you guys tune into the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Central. The next bot that we're going to talk about is Wrath. And to be honest, guys, I feel like Wrath is almost a legacy pick, and based on future potential. I don't use Wrath. Wrath, ironically, is the only bot that I've never used. I have used almost every sneaker bot out there. I can give you setup tips for almost every sneaker bot out there. Even if I don't hit with it personally, I know the setup that the devs recommend for all these other hosts of sneaker bots, except for Wrath. I don't run Wrath. I've never ran it. I would love to one day. Maybe I'll get it one day, who knows. But I've never ran it before. But Wrath seems to be one of the bots that is always at the top on all of the major sites. Every release, I feel like drop recaps come out, and I see Wrath listed as one of the bots that did well. Whether it's a Shopify release, a Yeezy supply release, a foot site release. I think they dabble in Walmart, maybe Amazon, I don't know. I just know that Wrath has always been one of the top bots. I think it's still one of the top bots. I feel like lately I haven't seen the dominant performance that I used to see from Wrath every single week. But that could be various factors. And I don't doubt that they're still one of the top bots out there. Definitely deserving of a spot on this top 5 list. and I think they're one of the no-brainers on this list. The next bot that we're going to talk about could be a controversial pick. I'm not sure. Originally, I said I had 3 no-brainers, then I changed it to 4, and this one was in the 3 no-brainers. The next bot that I'm going to put on my top 5 list is Whatbot. Now, I think Whatbot could be a controversial pick. I'm not really sure. And when it comes to Whatbot, I feel like there's almost no in between. I feel like when drops happen after I analyze it post-release, I feel like Whatbot is on one end of the spectrum. It's never in the middle. I feel like Whatbot is either on the side of things that did not work at all, very few checkouts, or they're on the other side of absolutely dominated the release, users took stock. And not just like a fake, oh, we took stock, Whatbot users actually take stock. I circle back kind of to the Wave Runner release. Whatbot killed the Wave Runner release. I think it did better than, I don't have the exact numbers, and I don't think anyone has the exact numbers except the devs of these bots, but I would say Whatbot did the best, or second best probably. I know users had an extremely successful day on the Wave Runners, and they absolutely killed that release. And it seems that with Yeezy Supply and Foot Sites, they've been killing a lot of releases lately. Their successes are much more than their failures lately. So I think Whatbot earns a spot on this list. I think it's a no-brainer so far as one of the top bots of 2022. My 4th pick. This one I feel like is pretty safe as well. I don't think many people would argue this one. The 4th bot on my list of top bots in 2022 is Noble AIO. Noble seems to be a bot that, once again, kind of like Wrath, is always among the top performers. Every time a drop recap comes out and they talk about the best 3 or 4 bots, I feel like I always see Noble in there. Whether it did the best that day is kind of out of the question. It's always one of the best. I feel like Noble has produced a product and a bot that their users can rely on, that they never have those major hiccups that take them completely out of the release like we see with some other bots. Noble is always towards the top, always in the top 3 really of bots on checkouts, whether it's Foot Sites, Yeezy Supply. Who remembers the stretch where Noble was dominating DSG? And to some extent, I think they still are. I'm not 100% sure. There for a while, you guys know how I feel about Stormy. Stormy is the DSG bot. There for a while, Stormy users were having problems because Noble was taking all the stock. I don't know if it's still that way or not, but I think Noble is, without question, one of the top 5 best sneaker bots so far of 2022. Now, on to pick number 5, and I think this is the one that may get me in a bit of hot water with people. This is a bot that I've talked about a lot in the past. I've always been high on it, even when people were low on it. Now, there are a lot of good bots that still aren't on this list, guys. It's hard getting a bot list of only 5. You have bots like Trickle, Mech, Stormy, Balco that are all out there that have done extremely well this year. All of them have done well, and some of them, like Trickle or like Mech, have absolutely dominated and been some of the best bots of the entire year. But unfortunately, they don't make my list. The bot that I'm putting in that last slot, the bot that I'm including on this top 5 bot list, is Prism. I know what some of you are thinking right now. When Prism was doing nothing, people were canceling their renewals. They didn't even want to pay it. I was still somewhat high on Prism. And it's because I believe in the team at Prism. I have always thought that the team over there has been extremely well. Even if they've lost some of their main people in the past, I feel like they always recover. And even though bots like Mech and Trickle are extremely good bots, I don't feel like they measure up to Prism. And that is for one reason and one reason only. Mech is a better Shopify bot. You can argue it's a better Yeezy Supply bot. You can argue that Trickle is a much better Yeezy Supply bot, and it has Walmart, which it absolutely destroys every single time. The reason that I give this spot to Prism is for one word, and that word is versatility. I feel like Prism may not be the best Yeezy Supply bot, may not be the best Footsite bot. It may not have some of the other modules like Walmart that Trickle does and dominates it. But if you have Prism, you know that every single release, whether it be a Footsite release, a Yeezy Supply release, a Finish Line JD release, to a lesser extent Shopify as well, you know that you have a chance to cop. Some of these other bots, I feel like their modules are just dead and gone. They don't even get talked about. Who uses Mech AIO on Footsites? No one really. Prism is one of the bots that has always been a top tier bot. It's always been vying for that top 3, top 4 spot in terms of sneaker bots out there. It's one of the best AIO bots on the market. It truly is all in one when it concerns the major sites. And Prism has been picking it up lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but over the past few releases, especially, let's circle back to the Yeezy Slide release. Prism did really well on Footsites. Who expected there to be much stock on Footsites? No one. There wasn't. But Prism users were able to cop a lot of pairs on Footsites. And then they rallied that success over to Yeezy Supply. It's drops like that that earn Prism this spot on the list. They may not be the top bot every single week, but on big releases like that, like the slides, like the wave runners, like the foam runners, they always show up and they always show out. So I don't really care if Prism doesn't hit me any pairs on a Jordan 13 release or a Jordan 6 release. If they show up for the Yeezy Slides and the foam runners and the wave runners and the Jordan 1s, that's all that we really care about anyways, right? And don't sleep on Prism's Hibbit module either. Prism has a viable working Hibbit module, and that's not many other bots can say that if you look at it. So guys, there are my top 5 sneaker bots of 2022. I have Wetbot, I have Noble, I have Prism, I have Valor, rated as my number 1 bot, and then I have Wrath as well. Feel free to absolutely flame me or agree with me down in the comment section below. I encourage it. I want to see your guys' top 5. Rank them if you will. If you have the nerve, rank your comments. Let me know your top 5 bots in order, or if you just feel like I left 1 or 2 off, make the case for that bot because I want to hear it. I'm going to go through all the comments. I will read every single one. We'll talk about all of it on tonight's stream. So make sure that you guys stick around for the stream tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time. Have your notifications turned on. If you aren't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button to promote it in the YouTube algorithm. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys on the stream tonight, 8 p.m. Central. This is Soul State, signing out.